Happy Easter, everybody. So here's my egg picture again, which I love. So I see this as a symbol of Jesus' message of rebirth and connecting to the soul deep inside, breaking free and beginning life again. And great things always begin from the inside. So his message on the cross as well of, the pain, the thorns on the head of the manipulation to the mind, and the pain through and opening the arms, and actually the nails into the hands, which is actually the point of the heart and the channel down the heart, and opening the heart, which is like opening the most painful area of our souls and our wounds and our core, what's holding in the past. But when we surrender and we release the pain and let it go, we're reborn. We go back to the egg. Newborn, new life with love. There's also a message from Jesus and many other places actually. The light can be understood with the wisdom of the darkness. And this is the message of the cross as well, as I just said before. But the darkness is feeling and receiving the pain of the past traumas. And I do believe this is meant to be a yearly occurrence for the human being. And we've lost our way, and we now have a build-up, which is occurring now. But every April is meant to be that celebration of newborn. And we release each year number 12 months. 12 comes up a lot in many different stories of the past and patterns and numbers, science and physics. And if we do this each year, then we keep each year returning back to our soul and understanding the messages of the pain. But the trouble is, we've got a build-up of many centuries. But I believe this is a big soul retrieval and a big awakening out of this egg, returning to soul. Beautiful picture of the tree of life, tree of knowledge. Here comes the light after experiencing the pain and the suffering. So the risen again, the light and the nature. I love this picture here, and this is so true. Not all angels are soft, comforting cherubs surrounded by rainbows and flowers. There are also those angels that will tell you to wipe your tears, take back your power, and then give you a sword to fight through. And I know this very well, so many times, to stand up with my power. And this is a good time now just to read this through and stand up with our power and be strong and ask ourselves, what is the truth? What is going on there? Spread our wings and take back our freedom. Listen to the stories in the past. Research, look at the figures, look at the stats, look at history, look at the stories, look at healing, looking how the body heals, looking at the facts. Let's take back our power. Let's get the swords, fight this one through. Lots of love. So you must unlearn what you've been programmed to believe since birth. And that software no longer serves any of us, I think, if you want to live in a world where things are possible. Now, I believe actually that our subconscious holds all the secrets and all the keys to a magical, peaceful harmony world, heaven on earth back again. And that this has just been taken away from us years and years ago in a war, which is why we keep repeating history They do say, don't they, why does history repeat itself? Why? Because it's trauma, and when trauma is not healed, it repeats itself until we wake up. This is the time, everybody, the wake up. I believe after my wake up of trauma 5 years ago, I was very much pushed to heal. And through this, I went back into my subconscious, and I actually went back into different lives. And I did find right back into Egyptian times that there was something that happened within all of us. But now is the time to heal, and this is what's happening right now. So using all the messages, going back to Easter today, if we heal through this trauma, we be able to release our soul subconscious brain and be fully awake, and just have to process a year at a time, 12 months at a time. Imagine that, rather than centuries and centuries of work. So we're also blessed to be part of this sort of chosen layer, although it's really, really hard work. So blessed may be a tricky word, but there's my message of today. Anyway, happy Easter, and to look back and see the story of Jesus. There are many beliefs that the shamanic healer was within him. We can call it lots of different words, but his message was to shed and die and come back. And this is what happens when we do very deep soul retrieval healing work. Parts of our soul, parts of ourselves die, and then they come back and transform with light. And that light within the egg comes through very strong often. We open our heart, open wide, and with our wings. So lots of love for this weekend. Take care. Speak soon.